I had to pick an instrument. The instrument was bass, and I started taking bass lessons in college, which was the biggest joke on the face of the planet. It was a 45-minute lesson, and the charge for it was ridiculous. I don't exactly remember, but I'm paying a college professor, right? He sat there uninterested, going,
Mm-hmm.
"Yeah, play that again. Yeah, do that one more time.
Oof.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's frustrating.
yeah." And maybe he could tell that I just wasn't good, so that could have been it too.
I kind of, because I went to that music school in Los Angeles, right?
Yeah,
And it was a contemporary, like a jazz style school, so it was definitely had guitar. And we had one half hour a week private lesson, which was probably if I was looking at the breakdown of my costs and credits and all that, it was probably an exorbitantly expensive private lesson. Um, Fortunately, I've never looked at that breakdown, and they were great players and
yeah,
they had lots of useful insight. But what I got out of those private lessons was minimal at best. Like there was a lot of that. Oh, like for example, I'd ask him, I really want to learn this song that I really like, and I'm not good at learning by ear, and this was 12 years ago, or whatever, and I had no idea how to learn songs by ear back
yeah.
then. I didn't even understand the concept. I'm like, it was mind blowing to think that you could hear something and know how to play it to
Yeah.
me, right? And and he's like, oh, I hear a lot of like roots and fifths, so there's a lot of power chords going on, and it goes about like this. Yeah, it's pretty basic. And I'm like, well, great for you. Now you know how to play it.
It's like,
The point of this is that you teach me how to play
but
it.
you get it, and I think that's the problem with a lot of teachers, though. They teach to hear, but you're here, and it's like this huge distance
Right,
between these 2 points that I want to get. How do I fucking get there? And show me, just show me.
right, right, right. Teach me, one could say.
Yeah, one would say that's their job. So you don't feel like those lessons were hugely beneficial?
Oh God, no. I took I extracted probably two things from the lessons in all my time at the school. And one was that arpeggios are cool, and that you can use different arpeggios than the chord you're on, and get fun extensions in a kind of an easy way. And the other thing I learned was that fingerstyle guitar is pretty fun.
Oh, I mean, the arpeggio thing has stuck with you, so that was worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and
That one really made an impact on me because the guitarist who taught that one, uh, his playing was just incredible, and
really.
that was his whole approach was based off of triads.
Now, much like I texted you last night and said one thing I've changed in my weightlifting routine is chocolate milk and protein powder. One thing I've changed in my playing, and I do wonder if there's a correlation though. I changed in my playing is I make those arpeggios every single day. I've been forcing
Hmm.
myself to, and I do feel like it's lead me to play just a little bit differently in the last 2 weeks.
I totally believe that.
So that's where I was like, it goes back to this. You want that teacher to show you this, right? But it's also
Yeah.
like, I know I've improved on guitar. I kind of like, I listened to Nic for once. It only took me 3 to 4 years. I did what he told me to do, and I got a response.